probably should have stayed home, but my name is James Ely, Constantine. I guess my concern is not so much gun control. I'm a kind of an immigrant myself. My ancestors got here in the 1700s from Germany, and under the Holy Roman Empire, so they were trying to escape tyranny and start out a life, but they couldn't find a welfare office or anything to get funds from at that time. So they had to kind of carve their own way out of the woods and make their life. As far as the Constitution was formed by common, ordinary people. They weren't politicians. They were working for the people because they were one of the people. They knew what tyranny was. They had lived under it. So they put modifications in there and stopgates so this wouldn't happen again to the people of America. It disturbs me now that my grandfather served in the Civil War to protect this Constitution. My father served in World War I to protect this Constitution. My brother was in World War II. I served in Korea.
There.
It stresses me today that our government encourages more people to be on welfare. People on welfare make more money than a person can go out and get a minimum job. It's not fair. What disturbs me the most is it so resembles what happened in Germany in the 1937, 38. I guess I'm at the age where I grew up with World War II. I remember when Pearl Harbor was attacked. My dad, being a World War I vet, was so upset that at 43 years old he was ready to enlist and go to war again to protect this country. We lived World War II. We lived all the things that happened during there. Our house was wall-to-wall maps of all the areas, and we lived the war. I knew what was going on. When I was in the service in 1954, 55, 56, I had access to all the films of the concentration camps that we took over after the war was ended in Germany. It's still ingrained in my mind, the horror that went on in those camps, how people were treated, mutilated, butchered, experimented on. What distresses me more is our country in this time and day is following the same footsteps as what Germany did back in those times. Take over the control of the people, have them be working for the government, not the government working for them. Everything, take away the rights. Don't give them any right to work. We'll take care of everything for you. We'll provide all your Medicare. We'll provide all your health cases. It'd be nice if we could interview some of those Jews that served in Germany and Poland in 38, 39, 40. But they're not around anymore, and none of their generations are around. What concerns me more, we're talking about gun control today. It's another step that went on in Germany. That was the last thing before the concentration camps in Germany. Take the weapons away from the people, they have nothing to defend themselves with. Another thing they did, another thing that I guess I'm a history buff. I remember these things. I remember Khrushchev when he was here with President Nixon, and he said, "We will not invade your country, but your country will be taken over from within." Does anybody remember that?
Abraham Lincoln, 1836.
And what's happening? That's what's happening today. You get somebody in there that says, "We're no longer a Christian nation." Why? It was founded on Christianity. Everything we've done is following the Christian principles. It bothers me today that, not for me, because I may not live long enough, I may be lucky enough to pass away before the country gets into a civil war and we have public beheadings and things here, just like it's going on overseas. My concern is not weapons control. My concern today is people control, where we'll have no the slave nation. I feel sorry for my kids, my grandkids, and my great-grandkids, because will know what it was like to live in a free nation. So be careful when you say, we're going to restrict this, we're going to restrict that for your benefit. That's what they did to the Jews in Germany.